It was a normal day. I was sitting in my live set, reading through some reports, when suddenly I received a message. Apparently the corpus were messing with things they didn't understand, trying to create a rift portal. If they had access to the rift, then everything would be in big trouble. The rift is essentially a wormhole that allows travel in the past, future, and other places located in the present, so the rift would allow the corpus to change history, which wasn't good. In conclusion, I had to do something. So I traveled to their base on Pluto where Project Riftwalk was taking place, and I tried to stop them. Now, unlike the Grenier, the corpus are much smarter. Reading through the latest reports, I found this. After opening the rift, we have decided to move the device inside it, keeping it safe from any dangerous activity in the facility, such as Tenno or Grenier attacks. And this meant that the rift could only be opened by them, and it also meant that there was no way to stop them. The only thing that was keeping me, us, our universe alive was the fact that the device wasn't ready for time travel, so I still had a chance. I waited around hidden in various places when suddenly the rift opened. Some corpus crewmen got out of it, and while they weren't paying attention, I sneaked in. I was astonished by what I had seen. They had built an entire lab. So typical for corpus. And here I met a problem. On one hand, the device was right in front of me, and on the other hand, it was protected by a lot, and I do mean a lot, of lasers. So I used my sneaky ninja skills and got over most of the lasers. I almost touched some, but luckily that didn't happen. The device was really complicated. I couldn't manually shut it down, so I had to use a literal brute force attack. I smashed the console. The rift became unstable. I quickly ran through the rift entrance, and when I got out, I heard a big explosion. Then I went back to my license and lived happily ever after, or at least until the Grenier heard about this and tried doing it themselves. So this was a story called Project Riftwalk from Mr. Theodore_555, who is on PC. Congratulations, you just won 100 platinum. Please contact me in game. Now, this video was planned to be released last week, but since the EA decided to release update 18.13, I focused on that instead, so I hope you're not too mad about that. So instead of doing one 2 weeks ago, then last week, and this week, I will do one this week, next week, and the week after that. So we will still have 3 story contests in a row. And if you have a story that you would like to send in, you can send it to MCGamerCZGiveaway@gmail.com. But don't forget to put in the platform you're playing on and your in-game name. If you don't put these things in, you will be disqualified. And that's it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.